Pakistan-looking team. But England have won the toss, and they've decided to bat first today. Looks a good pitch. And the two men walking to the crease now, Marcus Trescothick and Ian Bell. And that's a sight for sore eyes. After 6 months out of the international games, great to see Shoaib Akhtar back, fully fit, and no doubt raring to go. But a great round of applause, everybody short, keen to see the cricket start again. England away, Marcus Trescothick with a single off the first ball.
Ian Bell to open the innings. Usually bats in the middle order on one-day internationals. Best of 66 in his 2020 career. Games will be for Warwickshire. Very talented timer of the ball. You won't expect to see him slogging. He'll use his ability to time the ball. There'll be plenty of pace on the ball. Can he cope with Shoaib Akhtar's variations? Struggle with his slower ball at times in Pakistan.
Well, he's bound to be a little bit rusty, Shoaib Akhtar, not played for such a long time, but he's been practicing hard, he looks fit. And this last delivery, good pace and a little bit of movement away as well.
It's great for world cricket to have him back. He joked with me when I did that interview this morning, what a time to come back, 6 months off and straight into a 2020 game. As a batsman, it's not a great time to have you back, Shoaib. Hard enough at 80 mile an hour, let alone 90.
Bell's away with a thick outside edge.
England's star player Kevin Pietersen. Andrew Strauss down the order in 2020 cricket, bats at number 4. Tries to manoeuvre the ball round. Yardy and Broad making their England debuts today. Big days for them. Stuart Broad, Young Player of the Year. Cricket Writers' Young Player of the Year at the weekend.
Six overs of fielding restrictions, of course, in this form of the game. Man who's been under the spotlight in the last week, and I'm sure he, like everybody else, is glad to just get back onto the field, try and concentrate on the cricket. That's the test for him today, just to make sure his team are focused. Short arm bunt over mid-wicket from Marcus Trescothick brings up England's first boundary.
England need a big score. Trescothick needs a big score. Just a jab, downwind over mid-wicket, fast outfield, short boundary, 4 runs.
There's that slower ball from Shoaib.
6 months away, the first time he bowls a slower ball, it's right on the money. An impressive start from Shoaib Akhtar. Could easily have been very rusty, but first slower ball, look at the dip on it. Perfect delivery, goes from 95 mile an hour down to 70. A massive change with little change in action.
That's been England's tactics so far. Just try and drop the ball at the feet. Still having a look early on, try and keep that scoreboard moving. Just the one aggressive stroke played so far by Trescothick.
Difficult game this for Marcus Trescothick. He's a little bit out of form and he won't know whether to stick or twist. His natural instinct is to get after the bowling. Dangerous one-day player, dangerous 2020 player. Just feeling his way. Suggest just pick your bat up and give it a smack, Trez. Don't get too technical, you're a bit out of form. 2020, have some fun. Pick it up and hit it. Bang your way into form.
first slip respectively. It's a safe stroke.
Skothic just looking back. Yeah, plenty of room, up and over. That's the pace of Shoaib Akhtar, allows you to do that. Catchable, Michael, you stood at first slip every now and then. No chance?
No chance. Skothic this time gives himself room and smashes the ball through the offside.
That's the way for that, Chris Skothic. Two boundaries between being out of form and being in form. Is he away now? Gave himself some room and just hit through the line.
So 9 off the over. From this, the second from Shoaib, and the third that Pakistan have bowled. Slower ball, picked by Skothic and drilled straight back down the ground. It's not a long boundary, and that brings up 3 consecutive boundaries to Skothic, 22 for none. So, first signs of aggression from Skothic and England. 2 overs for 16 for Shoaib, 22 from 3. And Bell tries to join in, but this times it just wide of mid-off. Gets Skothic back on strike, which I think is just as important for Bell at this stage.
3 falls for Skothic in the last over, up and over slip. Backed away, gave himself some room, stayed in control, didn't thrash it. Slower ball, straight down the ground. 19 off 9 deliveries.
Missed out. The fine leg is up inside the circle. He only needed to get some bat on that. It would have run away for 4. Just timed. Kept his shape. Not a slogger of the ball, Ian Bell.
High-class shot from Ian Bell. Little bit of whiff. Just a flick of the wrist, all timing. Beautiful cricket shot.
Tough game for bowlers. Bowlers find themselves under pressure every delivery in this form of the game. There's really not much to do other than try and bowl straight, vary your pace. Slow ball and held round the corner by Skothic. It will beat the man at deep backward square. Skothic hitting himself back into form. Michael Yardy making his England debut today. Good luck to him. And another beautiful piece of timing from Ian Bell. The faster Shoaib seems to bowl, the faster it goes off the blade.
Fraction leg side from Shoaib Akhtar, and when you're at the top of your game as Ian Bell is, you don't miss out on anything on your pads. Just flicked away, fine leg, was very fine, and the outfield being that quick, Shoaib.
Pakistan, of course, new to this form of the game, 2020. It's a format the England players have more experience in. In one-day international terms, this is a much more experienced Pakistan team, but in 2020 terms, they're playing an international for the first time. England are playing their 3rd 2020 international. Of course, many of their players will be quite experienced in domestic 2020 games in county cricket. From that perspective, England have a minor advantage.
Good combination, these two, for England. Touch player and a power player. Bell, the touch player, just uses his timing. Trescothick with those big shoulders of his, big bat, big back lift, much more a power player. He's the aggressor. Body language of going after the bowler. 23 off 12 for Trescothick, 14 off 16 for Bell.
Well bowled. Trescothick looking to give himself room, but get the ball in the block hole, no matter what the batsman does.
Trescothick again trying to give himself some room. Akhtar with the Yorker. Outside leg stump. Trescothick gets it to the gully region.
I think it came out at the first attempt, but I don't think the ball touched the ground. Ian Bell is standing his ground. Yunus Khan is the man at slip who has claimed the catch, and Nigel Long and Peter Hartley, the two umpires, will have a little discussion before making their decision. I think the catch was sound.
Well, are they going to ask the third umpire? They're going to make the decision in the middle. If one of them is unsure, they ask the third umpire. They go to the third umpire. That's what they're doing. One of them must have been unsighted. Nigel Long obviously knows there's been an edge. Peter Hartley says, well, it was sort of behind him. I'm not sure. Let's have a look.
Yunus Khan dives to his right. The ball pops out there, but then goes straight into his right hand. I'm fairly certain that is a good catch. It's a difficult chance, and he did well to get both hands to it initially. It popped out. Fortunately for Yunus Khan, straight into that right hand. Just keep rolling it through. Yeah, the ball doesn't touch the ground. That's an excellent catch from Yunus Khan. And the third umpire ought to give this out. And Ian Bell will have to make his way to the pavilion.
That's what Michael Atherton thinks. Third umpire's taking his time. What does he reckon? He's gone. Ian Bell has been caught by Yunus Khan, and Pakistan have their first wicket.
And there's big Pakistan support in the ground today here at Bristol. It's unfortunate for Ian Bell. It was a genuine attempt to run the ball down through third man. He just got it slightly too fine. And Yunus Khan, who's standing quite wide at first slip anyway, made his ground and had a little bit of good fortune that the ball popped out and straight into his right hand. So Ian Bell goes for 14. England have lost their first wicket with 39 on the board.
Good player, bottom line. Get your good players in early. England have got to their best at the crease. Going to need a score in excess of 180, I believe, at this ground. And it's going to be up to these two to get them up there. Fielding restrictions for 6 overs.
Bowled in! First ball, Mohamed Asif strikes. Kevin Peterson, one of England's gun players, goes first ball.
Massive wicket. Mohamed Asif got Kevin Peterson out. First ball in the Oval Test match. First ball in the 2020 game. Nips back. Hits the middle stump out the ground. And Kevin Peterson lasted for one delivery. He's gone for naught. England 40 for 2.
Andrew Strauss quickly out into the middle, as is the usual thing in 2020 cricket. No time for reflection. It was a terrific ball that Mohamed Asif bowled at Kevin Peterson first up. Perfect length, nipping back. Peterson looking to play freely, as you're bound to do in this competition. But too freely on this occasion, and loses that middle stump. It's a big blow for England. Looking to the likes of Peterson to create some mayhem out in the middle. Now Andrew Strauss takes his place.
Well, that was a beauty. Don't care if it was 2020 Test match, club game. Nip back, hit top of middle stump. 85 miles an hour. What a beauty first up. England 2 wickets in 2 deliveries. And their test openers are at the crease.
Edged and gone. Mohamed Asif strikes again. Andrew Strauss gone without scoring.
Three wickets in 5 balls. Pakistan supporters are up. What wonderful bowling. Another off-cutter going across Andrew Strauss. Cameron Akmal takes a fine catch. And the England captain has gone for naught. Very, very fine delivery. England in the middle of a crisis. Wicket, dot wicket.
Showed everybody how much Pakistan had missed him throughout the Test series, and he's making his mark here. 2 wickets in his 3rd over. And now Paul Collingwood comes to the crease with some work to do. England 40 for 3. There's no problems with the run rate. But 3 early wickets now in the first 6 overs. And a little bit of repair work to be done by these 2 now. No ball. Now, no ball in this competition counts as a free hit for the following ball, so Nigel Long signals the no ball, then he gives the signal for a free hit, which is the right arm circling above his head, and Inzamam will change the field. The slip goes out. All the men in the inner circle go to the edge of that inner circle. Long on goes out as well. Now they've got 3 men out on the boundary at the moment. Just 4 in the circle, which is fine. And Paul Collingwood going for the big hit, drags one on, but it won't count because it's a free hit and you can't be out. On a free hit, can't be out bowled anyway. .42 for 3. 7 overs gone. Paul Collingwood on his way, trying to run the ball down a little bit like Ian Bell, and a thick edge through to Cameron Akmal. Rana Naveed now strikes.
A big nick. Just the open face, and England keep losing wickets. Paul Collingwood's gone for 2. England